How to make yourself Draco-proof, the secret power of Loosh, a wisdom teaching from the Intergalactic Alliance of Light Beings. This message has been channeled for you by Canadian psychic medium and interdimensional channel, Tracey Milne. Greetings, dear ones. This is Mira. It is a pleasure to be with you in your reality once again. Today's transmission contains possibly the most crucial and important information we will ever give you along your ascension path. This information is akin to the keys to becoming Draco-proof, and it's all about the flavor of your Loosh. What is Loosh, you might ask? Loosh is life force energy, and it is always being emitted by every form and force created by God, from the tiniest building blocks of molecules and atoms to the largest collective consciousness of eighth dimensional monadic templates. All beings created by God produce this Loosh life force energy. From the third dimension up, your Loosh is either tainted, sugary sweet, or super spicy, depending on the amount of light or positive consciousness you have at any given time. As we have stated many times, this is a vibrational universe, meaning the universal language is energy, and Loosh energy created by the vibrations from your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are always being exchanged with other beings, creating their own form of Loosh. The longer we as spiritual beings focus on one subject, whether that subject feels good to think about or bad to think about, the faster the law of attraction will deliver to you what you are focusing on in your new 4D playing field. The Draco know this, and they use it to their advantage. You see, they can only feast on spicy Loosh. The Omega Orion reptilians have found a way to magnify that brain center in charge of spicy Loosh production, where your fear, fight, flight, or flee instincts lay. They know if they can hypnotize or mesmerize you with images that evoke negative or unhappy feelings, anything that causes you distress, if they can keep you in that state long enough, they can start to produce lots of spicy Loosh for their gluttonous needs. They use the money and debt system, the government, music, entertainment, and all other sorts of industries to undermine your confidence and infiltrate your mind. Just think about how worked up people get watching their favorite team at a sporting event, or getting riled up over politics, or how down people can get when they feel like they don't have enough money, or keep working on an endless cycle that never sees them get any farther. These are all entrapment programs, and the Draco have set these up for a very long time. You're just so used to it, you may not be aware of it, and the power you have to turn things around. Now here's the secret the Draco don't want you to know. They can only feast on spicy Loosh. Sweet Loosh is unpalatable and indigestible to them. That is very, very good news for you, for you are always in control of where you place your focus. The longer we, as spiritual beings, focus on one subject, whether that subject feels good to think about or bad to think about, the faster the law of attraction will deliver it to you in your new 4D playing field. The Draco know this and use it to their advantage. So how do the Draco know what flavor loosh you might be producing at any given time? Well, around the bodies of every living being, there is a physical or etheric electromagnetic biofield that is called the aura. Your aura radiates your emotional and mental vibrations and frequencies in the form of colors. These colors are also tainted with flavors, if you will. Some are sweet and light, and some are dark and spicy. Your aura is always sending and receiving information with your outside environment, including spirit and higher dimensional beings, always exchanging your life force energy with other life force energy from other God-made entities. Your aura can send and receive, send only or receive only, depending on your conscious choice or unconscious wishes. And all of this loosh production starts inside of you, between your mind, your heart, and your spirit or belief complex. It all depends on what you choose to allow yourself to believe on any given subject at any given time, especially concerning your safety. Your aura rests just outside of your physical body, anywhere from 1 inch to 6 feet. And if you could see the symphony of expression that is always dancing around you, you would know you walk around with your own personal aurora borealis, as each emotional field or color you're able to produce doesn't just come with a hue, it also comes with a vibrational flavor. The Earth Star Human is like a walking Baskin Robbins combined with every hot sauce ever thought up to test the digestive systems of men and women brave enough to test them. When you're in the higher vibrational fields of love, happiness, and harmony, you emit a sugary sweet pastel loosh that, when exchanged with another light-infused being, offers a beautiful energy exchange that leaves you feeling full, happy, understood, connected to God, and empowered. This is the sort of energy exchange you have when you work with your spirit guides or you meditate. That is why so many people seek to duplicate the experience as often as possible. It just feels good. When you fall into shadowland vibrations like aggression, uncertainty, anger, rage, jealousy, or insincerity, you begin to produce a very spicy, dark loosh that attracts the Draco reptilian. The flavor of loosh you produce all depends on where you place and hold your personal focus. If you only knew how much power you actually have to control your body-mind-spirit complex and steer it away from thoughts and feelings and beliefs that leave you feeling in the shadowland vibrations, then you would really feel like the masters you truly are. Because when you're resting in 5D vibrations, negative fourth dimensional beings like the Lizzies can't reach you long enough to sink their spiritual teeth into you. However, if you drop down into the vibrations of survival or fear and stay there too long, these Lizzies can get a hook into you and activate an energy cord that will start to drain you or begin to entice and keep you producing spicy loosh for them as long as they can possibly push you. In the fourth density, instant manifestation becomes easier, making personal responsibility for the vibrational fields that you emit more essential than ever. It's very, very important for you to start owning the need to take control of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, for it is the key to the vibrational content and in overcoming the Lizzie's illusions and roadblocks. If we thought about loosh like fuel, then the act of physical death holds the lowest octane or mildest spiced loosh, especially depending on the state of mind of the victim at the time of their demise. A more purified or higher octane loosh is produced from humans defending themselves or their young. Worship produces a medium octane loosh and spiciness, whereas anger, aggression, and fear begin to really start to spice things up. Depression, fear of God, fear of each other, the idea of disobedience or sin and repercussions all produce a hot variety or higher octane form of loosh. Sexual trauma and physical pain through torture create an incredibly spicy loosh. They like this form of loosh the most because it feeds their needs so particularly. This is why they have gone to so much trouble to set up devil-worshipping cults and religions. This is why they have gone to so much trouble to turn humans against each other. This is why they have gone to so much trouble to get their hands behind every single war and conflict. They like to create this loosh, for it keeps them fed. This is why they have encouraged other human beings to commit such heinous acts as blood drinking, cannibalism, pedophilia, and sexual trafficking. The Lizzies have been behind all of these horrible, life-robbing ideas. Now we understand sometimes you're going to have your heart broken. Right now you're being given a lot of reasons to feel sad or bummed out, but that doesn't mean you have to make that your resting, emotional, mental, or spiritual state. We understand the importance of getting in touch with some of the more unpleasant emotions, for it often leads to a breakthrough that allows for a healing and liberation from the inside that automatically affects your world on the outside, for it truly is all about your conscious awareness and where you wish to place your focus at any given time. So here's a little tip. If you can give thanks for the difficulties, give thanks for the challenging lessons that have helped you to learn, and then give thanks to God and to the universe for the new conditions that will be sent to you that will help you stay in the heartland vibrations, you will take your power back in ways you cannot even imagine. Just keep practicing and stay very conscious of your emotional vibrational frequency at any given time. When you begin to feel unsafe or insecure, throw your aura nice and wide. It makes it much harder for the negative energies to get anywhere near you. And then start counting your blessings or focusing on what you would like to see instead of what is currently going on. In this way, you automatically make yourself Lizzie-proof. Just remember, it's all about that loosh, and only you can determine the flavor. We hope this message has brought you some light and hope. Until next time, I am Mira. Namaste. To gain a deeper understanding of the Heartland and Shadowland vibrations, check out our Ascension Apple series, an offering on YouTube. WhatComesNextForYou.com. What's in your future?